Good morning. Okay. Ugh, I think my sinuses are swelled worse today than they were yesterday. Yeesh. All right. A couple of things I want to share. Yesterday I made a post. About our foundation. So this morning I thought I would. I went ahead and put my eyeshadow on. But I didn't put my foundation on yet because I really, really, really wanted to kind of give you a look at our foundation. So this is what it comes in. It comes in this neat little packaging. Okay, it's wax based, and so it sits on top of your skin. It doesn't like sink into your pores. I wore Merle Norman for a long time. That was my go-to makeup. I love the coverage. I love the consistency. But the difference between that and this is that I begin to have these horrible like breakouts on my chin with the Merle Norman, and it was because it was literally sinking into my pores. And as my hormones changed as I got older, it just created horrible acne. And so like deep, it was awful. And so I had to stop wearing it. And for a long time I just wore a tinted moisturizer, and I was like, well, I don't really like that because I need a little more coverage because I had some sun damage. And then I started using Limelife skincare, and I loved the skincare, and the skincare started cleaning up some of my sun damage, which was great. And so I thought, well, let me go back. Let me try their foundation. And I was like, oh my gosh. The foundation, the coverage is unbelievable. And what I love is that you can build it up as much as you want. And or you can wear a light layer. Either way, you're going to have complete and wonderful coverage, and you're going to feel very, you're going to feel like you have makeup on your face, but you're not going to feel like you have makeup on your face. In other words, when I look in the mirror, it's like, oh my gosh, like this makeup is the bomb. But when I just, am walking around, I don't feel like I have a whole lot of makeup on my face. And the fact that you can build it up as much as you want makes a world of difference. Now, I said this the other day. I have a tri-palette here. So this is my concealer. This is my foundation, and then these are my two concealers that I use. And you can see my makeup's like almost gone. But honestly, there it is. That's a better one. You see all this in the corner? All I have to do is put that on my flat iron. And since it's wax-based, it's going to flatten itself back out. I just hadn't done that yet. I do use a makeup brush to put it on. So I'm just going to start over here. Like I said, I already did my eyeshadow. You can see this little spot right here I have. Now, these are broken blood vessels under my skin. I say that all the time. They're like, I can't do anything about that. That's just old age. But and we have just added, and I'm very light-handed. This is very light-handed. I can promise you. Like, I'm not putting on a real heavy layer today because I'm sure at some point today I will be out in my pool. Now, the smart thing to do is to start with the moisturizer. I've already done all my skincare this morning because, that was the first thing I did when I got up. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. All right. Like I said, that's a very light layer. It's very light. But you can see, it's got great coverage, even with just that light layer. Now, if I wanted to build it up, I could. And then, what in the world? I love this. I love this foundation. I love it. And as a kid, like I said, as a kid who grew up wearing the Alabaster Beige, that was me. Alabaster Beige, Total Finish. This has been a great transition for me. I love it because one of the other things that's a difference is this doesn't settle into my creases, into my wrinkles. And honestly and truthfully, this color I have right here is Gina Beige, and it's a little light for me for the summer because I am a little tan. But I refuse to move up a shade because here's the deal. In the summer, I usually don't wear foundation. I usually just wear the Perfect Glow. I tell y'all this all the time. I usually just throw this on, but I do that because my face is already tan. I mean, you know. So, honestly, usually in the summer, I'm usually an olive 1. Now, again, I'm just using a light layer. I mean, this is literally like barely tapping into my foundation. If I wanted that more full coverage, then I would just be a little heavier handed. But I don't. I mean, it's just, where am I going? Okay. Now, I mean, seriously, even with this light hand, look at that coverage. I mean, it's great. I mean, it is great. And you can just kind of smooth that out however you want it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my thin brush. Excuse me. It's so nice. And I have those 2 concealers. One's light and one's dark. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with my concealer. Anywhere that I want to kind of lighten up a little bit. Okay. And I'm just going to use my finger because it is wax based again, and it's warm. I'm just going to warm it up, and I'm going to be able to move it around a little bit more the way I want to. And you can kind of see that's lightening it up. I do have a darker concealer that I can use for more of a contour, but I'm not really doing that today. Like I said, I'm just kind of hitting the high points. I'm going to use my bronzer for more of that. I'm just going to lighten up a few little areas here. And you can see, like I said, it's wax based. You can see, look how well it moves. I didn't even put any here on the bridge of my nose, and it just, I mean, it just moves. Now, once you get it set, it's going to be fine. It's not going to move on your face once you get hot. I work out in this, and I do have pictures. If you go back and look in this Limelife group, I do have pictures of me with my foundation on after I'm done working out. And my makeup is still intact. This may be a little bit much right here. Oh well, we'll make it work. Our foundation, we just added like 12 new shades. So whether you are, whatever ethnicity you are, we can certainly color match you. I have a color match quiz. Here's my thing. Not a lot of people, I have noticed anymore, it seems like, not a lot of women wear a lot of foundation. And that's, that's whatever your choice is. But every now and then you may want a little concealer, or you may want, a little something to wear under your powder. It's just a great product. And, people tout the high-end brands and things like that, and that's great. And I'm not saying they're not good. Obviously they are. Those companies wouldn't be in business. But a little something about Limelife that I think is really, really interesting is that we also, like a friend of mine, her husband is a rodeo clown, and Limelife is one of the companies that supplies professional rodeo makeup. From what I understand, it's it's part of that line. And I thought, oh, that's cool. So that's, you know, like I said, our company is a professional company. We've been around for over 50 years. Professional makeup artists use this brand. And it's not necessarily Limelife. It's our partner, parent. That's the word I'm looking for. Our parent company, Alcone. But it is a professional makeup, and I love it. Our foundation is $36, and I'm not sure about the concealers. I always have to go back and look. But I will tell you this. I literally have had this palette since before Christmas. And if you see me, you know I wear makeup every day. Like, you know I wear makeup. Now, like I said, during the summer, I'm not real big on wearing foundation. Just because I'm outside a lot. I'm in and out of the pool, and it'll stay on. I mean, this is on until I take it off tonight. But that's just me. I just don't take the time to do it, because I really like the bronzer. Okay, so I'm going to set this with a little bit of translucent powder. I'm just going to set around my eyes. And then, like I said before, I'm not, you'll notice I'm setting with my translucent powder all those places I just highlighted. That's what I'm going to set with the translucent powder, which is the white powder. I'm going to come in with my fluffy brush, and I'm going to, instead of using a darker concealer to kind of contour, I'm just going to use my bronzer. I mean, I'm not really, yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. Just because, you know, I'm not really going anywhere. Obviously, you can hear me like crazy, coughing still. So I'm just going to, I mean, yeah, so, which you could do this with a concealer. I just usually don't. And I see all those girls on, you know, TikTok and, usually TikTok, Instagram. And I think that's cool. And I mean, I have one. I mean, I have a darker contour, and you can do that with. But this works just as good to me, and boom. I really like our bronzer. I really, really, really do. It's probably one of my favorite products as far as makeup goes. Because you can just build it up the way you want it. And I'm a little bit of an older lady, so I don't bring mine, I try not to bring it any further than this. I try to make sure I'm still working with that lifted idea. Now you can see, like I said, my eyes are real swelled. Obviously, I'm guessing as long as my sinuses are jacked up, that's going to continue to happen. Still no smell and no taste, so not sure if that comes back. Those of you that have been in this predicament before, maybe you can tell me. All right, and then I just took this little Alive here. I love this color, and I don't put my blush down here. Again, it's another thing, you know, an old lady thing. I try not to bring too many things to the center of my face there. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to come in with our HD powder. I love this HD powder. That is a high definition. And all those places before that I didn't really set, I'm just going to set them really quick. I also didn't contour along my jawline. I just didn't do all that today because I don't want to. Again, where am I going? Right here at my house. But anyway, so we have a foundation quiz that you can take to see what foundation you are. I love the foundation. Like I said, grew up using Merle Norman. That was my go-to product. But as I got older, I noticed, like I said, with my hormones changing, it wasn't a product I could keep using. And so I had to make some changes, and I'm really thankful that I found Limelife. There are tons of shades. I promise you, there are tons of shades out there, and we definitely can color match you with the quiz, and then it can give you a concealer. So if you're not ready, maybe for the foundation, you might decide you want a concealer to test out. But I love it, and we can match any skin tone, whether you're dark, whether you're light. Doesn't matter. I promise you, we have got you covered. In the post I made yesterday, I posted several different before and afters. I'm not good at doing a before and after because, well, I forget. But anyway, you can look there and kind of see. Hey, Jill. Hey, Mallory. I just saw that pop up. Hope y'all are doing well this Sunday morning. Let's see. Okay. So that's our foundation. That's a little dark. Oh well. I ain't going anywhere. This is our duo liner. This is our brown duo liner. I love it. There's a brown on one side, a bronze on the other. I really like this one. Of course, you know I love our mascara. I say that all the time. I'm such a snob. This is our black eyeliner. Love that. Okay. I think that's it. I probably won't put on lipstick because, like I said, I'm not going anywhere. All right. I love that. If you decide you want to look at our foundations or you want to test those out, let me know. I'll send you the quiz. I really would love to get one more bulk order done this weekend. I have got 2 done. If you saw those, they were amazing. They were amazing, amazing, amazing. And boom, pushed my commission right over the top. And so that $180 Renee's Dance Studio uniform that Allison needs is paid for. So thank you to my customers because that was my goal. That was my goal, to make enough commission to pay for that. And we definitely covered that. And hopefully, if I get one more bulk order in, then we will have enough for her NCHS jacket and her uniform pants. And I'm almost there. So I would say July has been kind of a slow month for me, but the last 2 days has been fabulous, which is great because, like I said, this is what we use. This is what we use the commission for. Is it's not money that we depend on in our budget, but it's money for all the extras that come up, and it's just a blessing. It's just a blessing from God, and I'm so thankful for that. Okay. I'm not doing my bottom lashes. So 2 other things I want to share with you before I leave. One is Limelife related, one is not. I love to be out in the sun. Like, it is, if you can tell, like, that's, like, I love being out in the sun. And usually, like I said, the foundation I have on, I usually would in the summer go with a darker one. But one of the things that I've noticed as I age is that the sun is sometimes not kind to me, and it creates that aging of our neck and our chest. So I said this the other day, I mentioned this product. We have a product called Dew Confidence. It's a body oil. And I'm just gonna, like, I wore my tank top today so that I could kind of lean in and show you. You know all those wrinkles and stuff that people have, those ladies have? Look, all of that has diminished for me. I use the Dew Confidence body oil, and I put it in with my lotion. Now sometimes I use a Gold Bond lotion, sometimes I use our lotion. Our lotion is still out of stock. It's killing me. But I just pump it into my hand, and I just put the oil in there, and I leave it on my body. Now the instructions say, like, you put it on, leave it on in the shower, and then rinse it off. I don't do that. I actually leave it on my body. But oh my gosh, like, these results are unbelievable. You know, I had two kids. I had the C-section with both. I've used it on a few of the little stretch marks. I was so thankful. I didn't have a lot, but I had a few. And then I also have a C-section scar. I have used it on that, and oh my gosh, you can see such a difference. And I've had several customers, like, just text me and be like, oh my gosh, this oil is fabulous. And I'm like, I know. So definitely, if you want to get in on a bulk order tonight, the last one of the weekend, and get some free shipping in, look at the Dew Confidence body oil. You can look on Pinterest, you can Google it, and it'll show you some before and afters. It's fabulous. And let me know what you think about that. Okay, last thing, totally Limelife related, but this is the coolest thing. So I love body, soul, and mind. Like, I love for you to be holistically healthy. And whatever that looks like for you is going to be different from somebody else, just so you know. So we have started using this app at our house. It is called Meal Lime. It's MEALIME. Looks like this. It's this little green one right here. When you click on it, it's going to give you all of these options for like a meal plan, okay? And then it gives you all these recipes. I love this app because I don't like to cook. Like, I hate to cook. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Can I say it one more time? I hate it. Okay. But here's what I love about this app. It's not weird stuff. Like, it's not weird stuff. I'm going to cough. So this week, our meals are... There's like steak with black pepper Dijon sauce. I know that sounds weird. Pan-fried chicken with sauteed sugar snap peas and sweet potato mash. There's chicken and strawberry avocado salad. There's all kind of stuff, okay? But here's the deal. You pick the meals you want. I don't have the pro. I just have the basic. You pick the meals you want, and you can pick them if they're low carb, if they're keto, if they're gluten-free, whatever allergy, peanut allergy you may have. I love it, okay? So... we picked basically low carb stuff. And then what I did was, in my mind I thought, well, I don't even like to cook. There is no way I would make a Dijon sauce and roasted asparagus. But hello, I am a scientist. I can read a recipe. Like I can read the lab. In other words, the recipe. And so all I did was pick the ones that I thought, oh, this looks good. I think I would like that. My family will eat that. And once you pick the meal, it makes you a grocery list. Okay, so I'm not running around everywhere trying to figure out what I need. Not only does it make you a grocery list, it also will link to your grocery store, to the Walmart, to the Kroger, wherever. And then you just go through, and once you are, look, it picks out your groceries for you. Can you see that? And then once it picks out your groceries, there's a little shop online button, and you hit that, and guess what? You go to the Walmart. That always cracks me up to say. Or you go to wherever and they put the groceries in your car, and then you come home. And once you decide which one you want, let's say tonight that we're going to do this one, the steak with black pepper Dijon. Look, right here. Oops, my bad. Then literally you just click on that one. It tells you what you need. It tells you the ingredients that you need, and it gives you the instructions. And this one takes 35 minutes. Hello. I'm all on that. So I just kind of wanted to give a little shout out to, I know we're going back to school, and we have dance multiple times a week, which kind of makes our lives a little more hectic than normal throughout the week. But we only try to eat out once a week. And then the rest of the nights, like when I come home, I only have a short window of time to kind of get supper fixed and all those things. And I don't want to plan. This is why I hate cooking, because I don't want to plan it. I don't want to be the person who's like, the kids are like, I don't want to eat that. So if we sit down together, we pick out things that they like, and they know what's coming, then everybody's happy, everybody's prepared. I love that. So it's Meal Lime, MEALIME. It's been really helpful for us. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of, throw that out there. You might like that app. You want to try that out. So, okay. So let's try and get a bulk order in tonight. Foundation and Do Confidence Oil. All right. If you decide you want to try out skincare, any of those things, I have free samples for skincare. Our 40 Cure Cream is a really big seller in the summer, especially if you are prone to poison ivy, mosquito, not mosquitoes, rosacea, eczema, sunburn. It covers a plethora of stuff, and I love it. It's like the miracle cream because there's like 40,000 things it'll cure. And so if you decide you need some of that or whatever, you want to test it out, let me know. I use our body scrub, the Bamboo Renew, and I love that. I have a few samples of that. So samples are free. Hit me up. Just ask me, and yeah, be glad to send those out. All right. I hope everybody enjoys worship. I'm going to be enjoying worship from my chair in here. And everybody is on the mend in my house, so hopefully we will be out and about in the next few weeks. All right, y'all have a great day. See you later.